Spring tourists visit Washington, D.C. to see the cherry blossom trees in bloom.
Now you can get this experience closer to home. Last fall, crews in Point Pleasant planted cherry blossom trees all over town, and now they're in bloom. Chris Reiser, the executive director of Main Street Point Pleasant, joins us. So, Chris, it's so exciting to see that the storm didn't damage the ones behind you there. They look beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they came through the storm great last night. I mean, we had 60-mile-an-hour winds here in Point Pleasant, but as you can see, they look amazing.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
And it still looks a little windy right now, Chris.
Yes.
We can notice. So have you seen extra visitors in town to see the trees so far?
We've had a few. We didn't do a whole lot this year to really advertise it just because they're brand new. We need to give them time to set and really take off. But we've seen a few people come in town to look at them already.
Oh, wow. And I would imagine take pictures, with prom and all the special events.
What a perfect prom setting.
So, Chris, how many trees do you think you all planted, and where all can we see them?
So we planted 62 of them over the past winter, all up and down Main Street, from the courthouse all the way down to Twindawee State Park. They're also at the county library, they're at Pioneer Cemetery, they're at Crodell Park, and they're next to City Hall on Vian Street. And that's not all. I mean, that was what we planted this year, but we're planning to do another 50 trees every year for the next 10.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. So how did you guys all come up with the idea? Just seeing it every year in D.C. and saying, hey, let's do this here? Or what did you guys decide?
So I went to college up near D.C., and so when I was up there, I spent a lot of time at their cherry blossom festivals. But we had Bradford pears on Main Street, which are horribly invasive. They don't smell great in the spring. So we had decided to replace them, and we got with Merritt's Tree Nursery in Lesage, and they said, look, if you want a tree that's going to not damage the sidewalk and won't get in the way of the power lines, then you want either a cherry tree or a crabapple. So I said, well, I can make a festival out of a cherry tree, so let's go with that.
Yes, it has a better ring to it than the Crab Apple Festival. But, Point Pleasant, you're already known for the Mothman Festival. Tell us about these plans for this Cherry Blossom Festival.
Oh, yeah. So we are planning to grow this into the West Virginia Cherry Blossom Festival. Like you hear, West Virginia Black Walnut Festival and the West Virginia Strawberry Festival. And we want this to be an option for everyone who can't make it to D.C. I mean, for people on this side of the state, it's a 6-hour drive to Washington. So if you can't make it over there, you can just come here, visit us. We'll have a lot of the same stuff. We'll have concerts going on, vendors, cherry pie, cherry tea, cherry everything.
I can't wait.
And we're planning this, as of right now, for the second weekend in April next year.
Oh, wow. Well, Chris, I think this is another plan that we're going to be putting on our schedule here for Susan and I to head up that way next year. But how can everyone at home keep up with the festival plans and kind of say, hey, look at this idea coming to life?
And make plans to come visit.
So everyone can follow us on Main Street Point Pleasant's Facebook page. It's Main Street Point Pleasant Incorporated. And we'll be sharing regular updates. We'll have an event page on there once we get all the plans finalized. And, follow us, follow the city, and there will be a lot out on social media.
This is such a great idea. A perfect place for pictures this time of year as well. And you all already bring in so many tourists during Mothman. Well, really, even though the Mothman Festival is one part of the year, people flock there year-round, don't they? I mean, you were telling me on the phone the other day, you get thousands of visitors.
Oh, yeah. Last year, the Mothman Festival is probably 25,000 people in one weekend, which is crazy for a town of 4,000.
Yeah.
But we have access to some cell phone data that said last year we had 270,000 visitors.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Chris, prepare for even more.
I mean, that's insane numbers for us.
Amazing.
I think you're going to be seeing even more now that you are developing this new festival for the spring. Chris, thanks so much for talking to us about this and showing us some of the beautiful blooms in Point Pleasant.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
All right.
Coming up on Studio